Previously, I showed you how to install this Viofo 3 channels camera. Everything works great as advertised. You got the rear camera plugged into the USB-C port right here. And then on the other side, there's a plug for the interior camera. Today, we're going to install this tele zoom camera onto the front. And this rear camera with the millimeter jack will be inserted into the interior camera slot. Quick recap, the existing rear camera here will be unplugged. The tele zoom camera will be plugged into this USB-C port. Finally, this new rear camera will be plugged into this port right here. Before we actually wire up anything though, it's best that we actually test them out. Here I got the zoom camera. The included USB-C core is kind of long. It goes into this USB-C slot. The new rear camera is plugged into this 3.5mm jack right there. If all three cams work fine, then Viofo will announce that the 3 channels are being recorded. We're going to stop recording. Go into the menu by pressing this button right there. Let's go down into System Settings. By the way, if this video is helpful, please consider subscribing and liking the video. This lets YouTube know my video is indeed helpful and will recommend to others like yourself. I'm going to go down to version just to see what firmware it is. And here are all of the numbers. The Viofo A229P is running version 1.3_240612. Lucky that there's no need to flash any firmware to get all 3 cameras working. You got the main wide angle front, the telezoom cam, and the rear. It's interesting to note that the new rear camera has a USB-C plug right there, but the other end is just a 3.5mm jack with 4 pins. I was hoping that I can cut the wire somewhere here and then splice it, use it with the existing rear camera's wire. That way, there's no need to install this new rear wiring because the existing wiring is USB-C here and USB-C here. Sadly, for whatever reason, it didn't work. You can't mix and match the old rear wire with the new rear wire. This is my final configuration. I got the main camera, the telephoto lens with the USB-C right angle sticking out. Like to go straight up, over, and then back down. On this side, it doesn't look pretty just because it's not a right angle. I'm going to buy another cable so that it's going in at a right angle for a cleaner look. The new rear camera will be installed later just because I don't have a nice warm garage to work with. It's freezing cold outside to do anything car mods. Looking at the camera from the outside, this is what you would see. It does not look too bad on camera. In real life, you can spot 3 cameras when you are within 6 feet away from the front of the car. You can spot the Viofo main and tele zoom camera. The third camera is the Hyundai's camera for lane assist driving. Since we did not update any firmware, the file names stay the same. When you insert the micro SD card into a computer, open up this folder to see all of the files. The telezoom file ends with the letter R. Maybe if you update the firmware, then it will show up with the letter T. I am fine with letter R for now. Here's a quick sample of the normal front camera at 40 feet and 20 feet away. Here's the same car using the telezoom lens at 40 feet and 20 feet away. The difference is staggering. Is it worth it? I live in Philly. Most of the time the plates are obscured with a thick tinted cover. I don't know how they are even legal. You would have to be within 3 feet to read the plates correctly. I can never read it with my own eyes, nor can the normal wide-angle lens, but with this telezoom lens, I have no issue whatsoever. Alright, hopefully you found this video helpful. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and thanks for watching.